Y'all, Bella is back. Bella.
Hello.
Yo, Bella. I have missed you. So for those who do not know, Bella is my goddaughter. This is Tasha's daughter. And we have not been on live together in like 300 years. It seems like so long.
Yeah, not gonna lie.
Bella, would you like to tell everyone, remember your dream about meeting me? Let's go back to that, how long we known each other since that far back.
Okay. When I was meeting you in my dreams, it was like I was a little star, finally finding my destiny after so long. Like a little track star, finding its destiny.
What else do you remember?
Okay. But then when we actually met.
Can you tell me more about when we used to play together in your dreams?
Yeah, like I even dreamed about Nia and Sean. But you are the main character.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Tell me about Nia. What was Nia like?
Like the little emo but cool girl.
Wait, she was the what kind of
girl? Emo track star.
What's emo?
Just chill in your room.
Oh, yeah.
Just chilling.
That is totally Nia, isn't it?
Yeah, because like how I see her, she's like chill. She's like the fun god sister. The fun big god sister. But here's the fun part about Sean.
What?
He's not fun. The only time he was fun was when Dante was there. We had a pillow fight.
Oh.
And Sean was my backup.
So do you wait a minute, do you want a serious backup or a fun backup?
Fun backup.
Really? You take a fun backup?
Yeah, but when
I never thought about having a fun backup. Maybe that's what's wrong with me. Was I married in this dream?
No.
It was just me.
Just kidding. You were married to someone I do not know.
I don't know him either. Bella, yo, I have tried to see him in the stars. I cannot see him.
But you're like a little star finding your destiny too? Wow. Track star too.
Bella, I have to tell you something.
Yeah.
The last live, I told the world that I play with the stars.
That's a real track star moment.
Oh, I'm definitely a track star in this.
She a track star.
Bella, I just said that in the last.
I feel like if you're finding your destiny, you don't have to keep on running. You can take a break and try to find some other things that you might want to take chances with.
I don't want to do that.
I know. But here's the thing. For me, I don't know why, but my little scaredy little kid body, thinks that I should keep on trying.
That's
to
right.
Find it.
That's right.
And I have to keep on looking for things I might like.
That's right. And when we have done that, you get to see what it looks like when someone is satisfied. That's what I was, right?
I'm satisfied with you.
Oh, and when you told me that in real life. Okay, so you have this dream and we're going to meet, and you're how old when this was the part that was me. You were like, in my dream, I met you when I was 7, but it actually happened when I was 6. And so that means that we also appreciate time, you and me, Bella. Like, I was so thankful that we met a year early than you dreamt. I was like, oh my God, you gave me more time with Bella. When you told me that, I was just like, I remember being so excited. And so one day, Bella, and you know I'm going to ask you about this. Like, what did you tell me that day when I was walking up the steps? Do you remember?
Nah.
You said, Niecy, there's nothing wrong with you.
Oh, right, I remember.
What did you tell me, Bella?
That there was nothing wrong with you, and you just have to be you. You can't change yourself. You can be you. Just be you. Stop changing yourself. Stop, like, trying to be the person that you aren't. Be yourself. It's okay to be yourself. Yourself is cool, like the good godmother I've dreamt of since I was 7. But it was actually when I was 6. Snack time.
And so becoming a godmother made me so excited. I hadn't been a godmother in years. And then we started planning all this stuff. And
for years now?
Then
How old are you again?
I'm 50 now, and I haven't even celebrated my birthday yet because I had COVID on my birthday, Bella. So for the next 2 weeks, I'm having Spirit Week.
Oh, Spirit Week. That's nice. Yeah. Turn it up.
We used to have Spirit Weeks in high school, and they were the best. And then when I started working in the bank, we used to have these break room competitions, and they were the best. And I just kept doing Spirit Week. People thought I was event planning. No, I'm just making a Spirit Week. And if I could, I'd do it every week. And I met you, and you were talking about community, and you believed in me. And your mom let me be your godmother. And I started following my star. And in my dreams, there you were. And sometimes Rumi Carter. And it was so much fun because when I was little, I used to play with Rumi's mom. Beyonce was on Star Search.
Oh.
I know.
Huge track star moment.
I know. I can't believe I'm telling you this. But you said I should be myself.
And that's when it comes. That's where the drop bomber comes.
And so I pray for my friends. And God was like, why don't you pray for your friends in the stars, Shanice? He said, why don't you pray for Beyonce? And I was like,
Beyonce?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He asked me why I don't pray for Beyonce. And I was like, you know, I really am one of those people that if I don't know you, I might pray for you, but I'm not the kind of person to just pray for someone, right? And so
you gotta put it in your heart to do it.
Well, I didn't really have a connection to Beyonce. I think she's a wonderful singer. And he was like, you know, but why don't you pray for her, Shanice? And I was like, it's a lot of people that pray for Beyonce. It's a lot of people that pray for me. Now you want me to pray for Beyonce? Okay. I was like, no.
Like you gotta put your heart into it and have the
connection
with her.
Yes. And so I was like, okay, God, I'm going to follow my star and I'll see if I have a connection with Beyonce, right? I said, but first I need a connection on earth because if I start, you know, really thinking back into my childhood, I don't want to drudge up memories. And he was like, Shanice, just follow your star. And so it was the Super Bowl, okay? And I love football. I love it.
I play football with my friends at the park.
Oh my!
I win every time. I get the goal every time, Aunt Niecy. I get the goal.
When I tell you, Bella, it was the most exciting Super Bowl of my life. It was. And I don't know who performed. I think Beyonce may have dropped the album. I don't know. I was making a flyer. I was making a flyer for a party bus, a Spirit Week, and I was talking to somebody that worked at a bank. And I was like, the bank is here. Oh my goodness, a black man working at the bank is on the phone with me making a flyer for a party bus, and we're gonna have artists on there. Bella's gonna love this. The kids are gonna. And then I looked at the flyer and it was like, this is trash.
These are one of my favorite this is trash moments.
Bella, they call my flyer trash. And they did it in the nicest black man way possible, talking to a black woman about her creative expertise being off par. Okay?
Oh.
Now.
They might think it's nice, but it's disrespectful.
Let me have my creativity, says the queen.
It's
okay?
Not hers. It's hers.
Yeah, the queen has spoken. The queen has spoken. But you know what happened? I called my star. I said, Star, I know this flyer is not trash. I know this flyer is actually hot. And I know this flyer is amazing. I said, they don't know me too good. They don't know me too good. I hang with stars. And my creativity is really off the chain right now because there's a banker on the phone and a party bus man. And I said, you know what, God? I believe in this gift that you've given me. And I said, you know what? I love Jesus. And what I'm not going to do is get mad that they call my flyer trash, in, as me and Tasha would say, in a nice way. Okay? These are men, not women. They ain't nice, nasty. They were like, I don't know how, I might have the text messages. But anyway, y'all, Usher drops an album and it's my flyer. And I sent it to him. And I said, do y'all think that this is like Usher level? He was like, they ain't sure do look the same. And I was like, okay, God, I'm ready to pray for Beyonce. I said, if she break the internet or something like that. And so, y'all, do y'all know the next day that was like the joke that Beyonce had broken the internet, AT&T had gone out, and I felt like God balanced the universe because you know when that phone go out, you can't. Y'all, I had tried to pay the bill. I felt so much anxiety over not just saying, a prayer for a woman, and all I had to do was just do it. But I wanted to play with the stars. I was like really wanting to do it, Bella. But do y'all know, seriously, I have a picture in my phone, and Sean, I think y'all all are still playing, okay? Sean said, look, mommy, he did not know me and God were having any of these conversations or anything. Do you know there was a car in White Oak in Garner, and it said Beyonce won. I literally love this woman since I was a child, since she was a child. And I really want to tell you, Beyonce, that this is Bella, and we're going to be working on some dance moves. And if Rumi would like to come to the Delight House and dance with us, she is welcome. What? I mean, I survived stage 4 lung cancer. What are we doing here? We're supposed to be opening the Delight House for real. Okay.
I'm excited.
I appreciate that, Blue. I would love for you to meet my daughter if you want to come learn some of our dance styles. We have several that are available down here. We bucking and line dancing, and we go to salsa, and we want to build a safe space for teens, and the only way to do that is to ensure that they're having a good time and adults are present. And entertainment has taken a twist today again, and I'm ready for entertainment to be safe, and it's happening in my dreams because the children are only going to do what we create for them. All right. And so, that day, Usher came through so that my flyer wasn't trash. And I was so excited to see that license plate that said Beyonce won. And I just started praying again. And I got to see the date if I had cancer. No, I didn't have a diagnosis when this happened yet. But I knew that this was such a special time. And then I got cancer. Do you remember when I got cancer? How did you feel when your mom told you?
That means Horrible. Sad. So sad. Even more sad. Even more sad. Try not to cry. Try not to cry again. 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 And just repeat that.
Why were there going to be tears?
Because you have cancer.
Well, what is cancer?
Cancer is like a diagnosis, a sickness.
Well, I have gotten over plenty of sicknesses. I don't know how many sicknesses I've gotten over. The hardest sickness for me to get over is heartache.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
You don't remember me having heartache?
No.
Bella, you didn't know a boy broke up with me right when I found out I had cancer?
Oh, wait, heartbreak. I thought you said heartache.
Oh, that's heartbreak. Heartache is when, like, your heart hurts. And I have those too. Do you know I have something wrong with my heart? No. It's called a genetic heart defect. My heart is like...
Is it like having a hole in your heart?
Sort of. So I do have a murmur. I have that.
A murmur? Hole in your heart?
Yes. And I then have this valve that pushes the blood the wrong way.
Okay.
And so I don't like getting my heart broken because I might actually have a blood clot. It happened to me.
Blood clot and tears.
So my boyfriend broke up with me like 10 years ago, but I still kept him on.
What?
Bella, you know how when a girl break up with a boy, but she still be his boyfriend, she still his girlfriend. You know how that happens?
Not really, no.
Tasha, you ever heard of that?
I only have this crush on this kid in my class. I know what that feels like.
So you at the crush stage. I try to stay at the crush stage, and you know what? I feel boys pressure me.
Ooh, Mama, can I have some? Can I have some?
Come over here with us, Tasha. Why you sitting over there in the audience? Okay, y'all.
Hershey is her favorite. They need to be a sponsor.
Give me some.
So, try not to cry. Try not to cry. Try not to cry.
We over here running commercials.
It's time. We are here to market for you. Y'all. Bella, when you stop crying, when you never did cry, and we now know that it's a sickness and a diagnosis. Okay. What do you remember about when I had cancer?
Me trying not to cry.
Okay. And what else did we do? What was going on? What were we doing?
My brain is having the biggest fart.
Did we have any fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was I ever sad?
Yeah.
This girl.
Yeah.
There were some days I was sad.
Yeah.
How long did I sleep?
I don't know. Like at least 4 hours.
How much did I sleep, Tasha?
A lot. But it was necessary.
But for a sickness, a diagnosis like that, duh.
Girl.
Of course you have to.
A lot of people don't know that, y'all. And a lot of people think that after you finish going through treatment, chemo, radiation, that people just bounce right back. Guess how long they said it may take me, Tasha? 2 years.
I can believe it.
I know how to speed it up, though.
Rest.
No,
Well,
that's the worst thing I could do. I'm a
oh,
locomotive.
Can't just sleep your
oh
life
yeah.
away.
Run
So
away.
what was happening
Run away from
was,
the fatigue.
yes, Tasha. And so I'm healthy enough now. If I were still stage 4,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
yes, that would be absolutely what would need to happen,
Mm-hmm.
because we know that my physical body needed to repair itself.
Rejuvenate.
Yes, Tasha. And so now that I am coming into the rehabilitation stage, I want the same kind of treatment drug addicts get, because drugs got me here. Being addicted to making sure I don't die, okay, with my heart condition, I really had become hard and just firm. And what needed to happen was I needed to reverse things and change my circle,
Mm-hmm.
okay. And a lot of us are being forced to do that. Now, cancer brought it to my attention so that I could speak clearly when I say this. When you have a loss of your employment, it is like a loss of life.
True.
Okay. I'm not making this up. I'm telling you from a hospice perspective. All right.
Mm-hmm.
When my grandfather passed, my grandmother was a nurse, and the hospice nurse told her, "You did not just lose your husband, you also lost your job." So what we're seeing right now is a lot of people losing their jobs. Well, I almost lost my life.
Mm-hmm.
And so if I'm not crying about having to rehabilitate myself again after I already left my job, then I want the rest of the world to know that we can get through this. Okay? Now I've been telling all these little funny stories, but I would like to meet Miss Beyonce before I have to leave Earth, because I admire her. And my bucket list is not simple because I was a child star. Not in the sense of that I do believe I have a connection to the universe that is unique, and it's fun to be me. That is why I went on Miss Winfrey's show. That's why I was allowed to share that my personality is different. But now that it's time for me to get serious about what that has afforded me, to whom much is given, much is required. And I care too much about you, Bella, to allow cancer to take me away from you after you have been so kind to me, sweetie. And I wanted you and me to really work on all of those projects that you talked about when we did start recording our show. But we need some help. We have a very small community that really works well together, but we are not organized,
Mm-hmm.
and we can't find places to gather. And so I want to make my house an open house. We like to go to somebody's house and just sit around in the country. That's what we still do, but we don't have anywhere to do it, and we're longing for it. Some of us want to be at a place with a glow party. Would you go to a glow party, please?
Library.
Some people want to go to the library.
Study.
Some people want to work on their studies. I don't know why we don't just have open house, come work on your studies online.
Mm.
There's a lot of teachers that are retiring, and our do, do y'all know a lot of my friends are becoming grandparents now?
Mm-hmm. No.
Yeah, but there are a lot of people who don't have grandchildren but would like to hang out with some young kids.
Mm, I think I I think I know. I think I know a little bit.
So let me tell you what I mean by that. I have some friends that meet up at the Pool Road McDonald's at 10 o'clock. And like, I would invite anybody to have this experience to have coffee with these gentlemen. That's the kind of stuff I thought we were going to do in North Carolina by now. Like, why don't we do stuff like that, Tasha? Like, why don't we go and have coffee with the elders, they're literally every day, Monday through Friday, and it rotates in different people that are there, and they are so cool. I remember I went by there one day, and Shawnee said, she ain't doing nothing but trying to go in there and talk to them old men.
Oh, we see that.
Sean is not fun.
Sean is the most non-funnest person I know. What? I'm telling the truth. You said to tell the truth. I'm telling the truth.
Why would you say that?
He's not fun.
Shawnee is an old man.
Shawnee is a little kid. No, is an old man in a little kid's body. What? He is. He's an old man in a little kid's body.
He is. It's something that his mother experienced.
Yeah.
And
Wait, aren't you his mother?
y'all, we gotta get off of here.
She been an old lady since she was 2 years old.
Since I was 2 years
Wait,
old.
what?
You never heard that story, Bella?
No.
All right, I have to tell it to you one day. Was there any time that you were scared after, like, while I had cancer? Was there any time that you were scared?
No.
I don't remember a night that she was scared, but I do remember a time that she was like, "What was that?"
That was Dante.
That was both of them. Like, they had a whole conversation while
What?
you were moaning, and you didn't know it because you were down. You were down.
I couldn't even call the name of Jesus that night, Tasha.
You were down.
And
Yeah.
I wanted to. I all I could do was to straight to God, and I was like,
Yeah, you were on.
I can't get. I could not say the name of Jesus, and I kept trying to say it, and so I remember that I was like, I don't know. I had this whole conversation with myself about that. I had to go through Jesus to get to God. And I was like, there you go with your religious self, Shawnees. And I was like, to him. The name of God cannot even be pronounced. You cannot fathom how much he can interpret just from your moan. And I felt bad because
Are you trying to say bad or bed?
I felt bad. And so, Tasha, I have to reset and really talk to you about what you experienced with me.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a whole round table conversation.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We gonna blow big.
Recognize the excuses are not valid. They're conjured up, they're fabricated, they're lies. And how do you stop the lies? You stop the lies with the truth. And the truth is, you have time. You have the skill, you have the knowledge and the support and the willpower and the discipline to get it done.
The fruit of everything good in life begins with a challenge. Everything is uphill this road. And it's not going to come to you, and it's not going to fall in your lap, and it's not going to be something that, oh my God, it just was so simple. It's always going to be difficult.
If you want it, you gotta go get it.
This is your chance. This is your shot. This is your moment. This is your time. This is your place. This is your opportunity.
This is your time to get what you want. Go work that thing with Work That Thing supplements.
I want to thank everyone for coming to the 2020 TAF Awards. This was a show like no other, people. This is the Grammys for dignitaries, educators, and support staff around the state of Oklahoma and worldwide. We cannot do this without the support of the people. So we thank you. I thank you for being such a dedicated supporter to this movement for the Teachers Appreciation Foundation. I thank you.
I won't fold.